All right, so we are live with a very special guest today, and absolute is absolutely crushing online right now, and he's going to drop some amazing value for you guys here on my fabulous entrepreneurs group and also on the YouTube channel. His name is Anthony Arfine. Man, so happy to have you here, buddy. Share with my audience a little bit about you and what is it that you do.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on, Fabio. I absolutely appreciate it. We've been in contact for a few months from now, few months for now, and I just gotta say, man, connecting with you has been absolutely great. You're such an amazing guy, and I'll just get right into it. So the way that I basically started like my story is that as of right now, I'm a college student, and like 3 years ago, back when I was in freshman year, I came into college thinking I wanted to pursue a specific career, which was architecture, because that's what I did in high school. And while I was going along my journey with this, I was a little confused on what I wanted to do exactly, just because like I was good at architecture, but I never truly liked it. I just felt like it only made sense to continue doing it just because I was good at it. But then again, like if I do that for like 10 years, not truly liking it, it would have been a complete waste. But for the way that I look at it is that I look at this as a sign because I did not actually get accepted into the architecture school of my choice. So I took that as a sign to then pivot from my career because I was like, well, I don't really like it much. I might as well just switch things up. So that's when I went into like economics and I got more into like the business mindset and things like that. But I still didn't like the idea of working. When I was working around that time, I absolutely hated it. Like I was working two jobs at that point, 10-hour shifts, getting paid, I believe, $13 at the time. And it was absolutely dreadful. Like I literally hated it. So once I realized that I just didn't like working at all since I kept like becoming depressed and stuff, I knew I needed to have a change in my life. And it wasn't until COVID hit where like I was laid off from both of my jobs and I was like, this is it. This is my way out. This is like my second sign to actually start my business and stuff. And I went into drop shipping at first. It was awful in my experience. Not saying that the business model was awful, but my experience doing that was awful. I looked into Amazon FBA, but the cost to start up, it's like 10K to drop just on a product. That was an absurd amount. I didn't want to do that, especially as a beginner. And I kept looking into different business models until I found affiliate marketing. And that's where I actually saw like some real results actually getting into the business model. Now, although I don't do affiliate marketing as of right now, it's just an extra income source for me. I did move into like another side of like coaching and helping others and basically just helping others to build their business. And that's exactly where I'm at now.
Amazing, buddy. So, wow, that's amazing because you did that so fast. That transition from affiliate marketing to what you're doing, that was quick, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome because the thing is, normally we some people stay stuck in the affiliate zone for quite some time.
Yeah,
Um,
the thing that made me reposition from affiliate marketing into like coaching and helping others is because I knew that what I was doing is already helping others out. However, I wanted to go a step further and actually provide that one-on-one service and everything like that. And by doing that, I might as well just get the like full payout from that rather than doing all the work for another affiliate program and then like they're cashing in on most of the pay like 60% when I could take 100% when I'm doing all the work and everything while also providing 10 times more help than just a course or some other service when I know I'm definitely over delivering on value to my clients.
whoa, that was amazing. Absolutely, yeah, totally get it. Yeah, same. Yeah, I love that. And so now now you have your own coaching program, right?
Yes.
and and now you're actually helping people because you it's a different level. So but regarding your story, it's interesting when you said you were tired of the jobs you were having, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. It was something that you didn't want to do it that for life, right? So you looked into the online world just to find a way out.
Yeah. I
That's
used to work. Oh, my bad. You can
Go ahead, go
continue.
ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So I used to work a delivery job at that time. and like I would deliver medicine like here and there. I would sometimes have to take the train all around, and I absolutely hated it because, as I mentioned before, I would work 10 hours each day, and that's like whether it's sunny outside, whether it's raining. I one time worked in like a winter storm, literally just to go drop off some packages, and they won't care what the weather's like outside. They'll send you out, and while I'm there making $13 an hour, I'm probably making them like $100 every single delivery or something. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous, man. I'm doing most of like the background work for this because I would also clean the place, restock the place. Like I was literally the backbone of that place, and I was just like, I can't do this. This is overworking me and underpaying me just for the service. And I was like, nah, I can't do that.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, definitely. I can see myself in that as well. Um, so now, like you were saying, and it makes sense that for me, I had this transition too from affiliate marketing, where having your own product and actually helping people, and the skills that man. So me and you were part of the same mastermind, and we've learned similar the same knowledge, and it's incredible that knowledge that I've learned there, where you actually helping people, you're actually learning about their problems. And I want to touch that because you are doing this now and you are having great success. So I would like you to share a little bit with my audience, like uh, for instance, I have a in my students, some of them are watching, I believe now, and they're launching their offer now, bringing into the marketplace. You've been doing that really effectively, and I've seen it really done really well. What are some tips on launching your offer that you would give to people that are just about to launch their offer?
Got it. Can you just give me a little bit more context on that? Like, do they already have their social medias up at this point, or that not, is that not up yet?
Some, yeah, yeah, I would say yeah. Some, yes.
Okay, got it. So
If
I
if,
would
if yes, go
got
ahead.
it. You know, actually, I'll just start with without having social medias and work my way up from there.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I mean, go ahead and share that from there because you have experience. You basically start from scratch and you're doing really well. So yeah, go ahead and
got
go
it.
from there.
So
Yeah.
starting off from completely scratch, right? So this is the best way to go in my opinion. Like this is the same exact way that I did it. This is why I say this is the best way because it already worked for me. So like I already know it's proven. So I'm not going to teach like a method that I haven't used myself yet. So what I did starting off is that I first built up my TikTok. The reason why I chose TikTok is because that is the like number one lead gen platform, and many people will say it over and over again, but then again, it's only a lead gen platform in my opinion. It's like, as Eric Forner would say, you're in the coal mine digging for coals, looking for those diamonds. So it's like you're picking the diamonds out of TikTok and then moving them in over to your Facebook group. So what you want to do for the very first month, like don't even try to sell. Just provide straight value the whole first month. Like yeah, you're risking like the first month, but then again, you're sacrificing the short term to gain tremendously in the long term. And I've seen so much success with this. I teach this to my students as well, and they've seen success with this as well. So what you want to do is provide so much value in the first month to gain that audience, and then take them from your TikTok over into your Facebook group, and that's where you start to nurture them through like high quality content. Put out some videos. Like think back to where you were 6 months ago. Like what were some things that you were thinking inside of your head? Like where you did you have a fear of being on camera? Did you just have a fear in general? Like think about the mindset that you were in and create content on that. Create some content on why a beginner should even start whatever you're teaching. So say for example, if you're like in the real estate business, what you want to do is give a little bit of background on real estate, like what's the whole great thing about it if you want people to get into it or different things like that. You just want to nurture a complete beginner into understanding and getting excited for what you have to offer. So that's what I would say, focusing on the first month, and that's where you can then move into selling in the next future months as well. I would also say don't stick to only trying to sell, like provide some free value here and there, because your goal isn't to make a sale at the end of the day. Your goal is to actually help others. And if your goal is to just get money, you're gonna fail eventually. Like I've seen it happen with multiple people get into this type of business model where they say they want to help others, and then just like their whole business comes crashing down because they only care about money and not providing the transformation. Like Fabio is a great example. Like he actually cares to actually help others. He provided me with a ton of free value. He helped me a lot when starting out. I probably wouldn't have seen some success if it wasn't for Fabio. And I truly do appreciate that, Fabio, by the way. Just
Oh,
wanted to put that in there. But um but yeah, that's
thank you, my friend. I appreciate you are a hard working dude, and you just share some amazing knowledge, because when you give so much value, people see you and they go like, wow, this person is providing so much value for free. Then when you offer them something, they go like, wow, okay, he can actually help me, because and it's just when you lead with value, you can actually charge more and everything. So it's, and people see you as a valuable person. Absolutely love that, and thank you. But the part that touched me, buddy. But I think you are a hard work. You are a very hardworking guy, and it's all on you, man. Uh,
yeah. I just wanted to add on a little bit to what you were saying before too. Like when you put your set your mindset into like this is the business, like you burn your previous bridges and everything. Like say for example you're working a 9 to 5 or some other job, like yeah, you're going to be working this job while building your business, but your main goal should be to build your business because that's what you want to do. So focus more of your time on that. And as Brad said in a post that I recently read, he said that you might make your business might make the same amount of income as your job, but it will never surpass that until you quit your job because now you have 40 hours to work on your business and you're just going to excel from there. So don't look at your business as a side hustle. Look at your business like a business because then it's going to treat you like it's an actual business and bring in that real revenue.
love it, absolutely. And it's that part where you said to get leads into your to get the leads into your Facebook group and then start the nurturing part. Most people don't do this. They don't nurture the leads, and they just fall off right to the cracks, like Brad said. And it's interesting that when you have a follow up strategy in place, where you're not just trying to sell people, you actually providing value and helping them with intention of helping, then things start to flow, and things become easier because you're just trying to help, right? And you see the potential on other people. I loved when you said, okay, the first month is just provide massive value, right? Just provide value, get people excited. So then, and then what's your strategy behind go ahead and like your offer? How do you put it out there? I've seen that you go ahead and you put it as an image, right? You put all the benefits, right? What you give and the outcome that the person's going to get. How do you go about that? I kind of know, but just so my audience can have an idea.
Yeah, so when I bring people into my business, what I do is that I have an email sequence set up where it basically just like describes who I am, so that way it builds the know like and trust factor. Also, I do have a video that basically goes over how to make your first $1,000 online from the comfort of your home, and I go through the step by step process on what has helped me, and then what I do after that is because what I've noticed is that a lot of beginners like they'll receive information and try to go head on into it and try to figure things out themselves. So what I do is that I point out the issues that they'll run into. So it's like setting up a funnel, bringing in leads into your system, like different things that I point out because there's like 10 different things, especially mindset. Mindset alone is a huge thing, like especially starting out. And those of you that are starting out right now in Fabio's program, there's always going to be ups and downs. So do not stress about that. Like there's always going to be those type of things, but those are the type of things that are going to help you to grow. Yeah, so once they watch that video, what I do is have a call to action where it's like hashtag me or let me know if you need any extra help. So what I would do is that they would like raise their hand at that point and then hop onto a call with me. And then that's where I see where they're at, see if they're a great fit for the program. Another thing I do too is that when I message people on TikTok and then get them over to my Facebook group, I have a question where I ask if you want to hop on a strategy call to build a personalized plan for their business. And then if they say yes, I go right into the conversation with that. So it's like smooth transition all the way through. I know who I'm contacting, who I'm not contacting, but the guides are in there. They also get sent to their emails, and that's how I follow up with everybody.
Wow, that's right. There's really powerful stuff. Yeah, absolutely, love it. Man, that's amazing. So I want to, before I continue, I want to go ahead and just share with the people here watching, because, and you're gonna drop some more value right after this. But I want to just share with everybody. Let me add in here your. Um, okay, 1 second. Let me add here. Okay, here it is. I just want to add your Facebook because people can really get value from you. And man, I highly recommend you go ahead and you join this group right here. It's build your brand, obtain high ticket, high income skills, and financial freedom. Okay. And that's where you share all that knowledge that you've just talked about, right?
Exactly.
And and just you guys know, uh, Anthony started from scratch and he's doing really really well, basically closing high ticket deals like at a high price and doing well. So you guys should absolutely join him to learn from him. And yeah, this is the Facebook group. Is there anywhere else they can find it? I think this is the best way they can get in touch, get into your world and just learn from you, right?
Yes, this right here is my Facebook group. It is my number one platform as of right now, mainly for lead nurturing. For bringing in leads, that would be TikTok. On TikTok, it would be Attract Bliss. But it's better to just join my Facebook group because that's where I actually connect with others and actually see if I'd be able to help them or not. If I can't, I refer them to somebody else who can help them.
Yeah, got you. Awesomeness. Really good. And it's incredible because like you said, lead with value, and the first month just provide massive value to build that know, like, and trust, right? Because people just don't buy from somebody randomly out of the blue. They need to see the value in you, and then from there, uh, things start to roll in. Because it's with the mindset, like you said, the mindset is like now in terms of mindset. What are some things you do on a daily basis? I know you still are in studying, right?
Yes. I'm in
So
my
go
Yeah, I'm
ahead,
in my
man.
last semester of college as of right now. I got about maybe a month left or something. But what I do is that I usually just do my schoolwork first in the morning and then start working on whatever I have to do for my business afterwards. The reason why I do it afterwards is because I know I'll actually stay a lot more consistent with that. So I might as well just get the schoolwork done in the morning. Like I recently just did an 8-page paper and took like 3 days off just to do that, but now I'm like back into the grind phase and I'm gonna tip up some more emails, structure my content a lot better, and start just like diving into that. And back to relating to mindset on what I do. Sometimes I would like meditate. I would always think back to myself because, um, as I mentioned before, like you're always going to have ups and downs in your business. But if you don't try to think about, oh, damn, what's the problem that I have going on now, instead of saying, oh damn, this is an issue that's not working, you have to figure out why it's not working and figure out a way to overcome it. Because once you do that and then go to your mentor afterwards, you have a much clearer understanding. Plus you might have even 10 more questions that you didn't have before. And once those 10 questions get answered, like that's 10 actionable steps that you now have in that day to now even make like 10 more sales possibly.
Absolutely. And I want to touch on that part, exactly on that, because the thing is, I've noticed that Anthony, so I've seen him on the mastermind and I know how he started and how things worked for him. And it's had kind of the same process. What I did, and I know that Anthony did it as well. It's exactly what he's saying. He took massive action and then he learned from it. He took notes and ask questions, because sometimes it's better to just ask questions to your mentor. Then if you're lost, it's better to ask than just still stay stuck, right? And it's all about taking a massive action. And also, like you said, try to do it yourself and see what comes up, so that you can then figure it out, like how to overcome it, because there's always a solution to any problem that we have, and we need to look at it in a way of, okay, how can I overcome this and move forward, right?
Yeah, exactly. If you don't have any questions to ask, you're probably not doing enough, in my opinion. Like, I'm not trying to put anybody down or whatever, but
Yeah, that right there.
this is just the way that I think of it. Also, another mentor of mine had said the lazy people are the one who feel like they did just enough in their business, and it's the hardworking people that always go, "Oh man, I didn't do enough today." Meanwhile, they probably did like 7 actual steps in their business. So like,
Absolutely. Love
yeah,
it.
don't feel discouraged. Like I was just saying like what my mentor said. Like I know that a lot of people do have full-time jobs, so I know that like working 3 hours and then they'll be tired after that. Like I'm not saying like trying to attack anybody or whatever, but I'm just saying like if you do feel like you're not doing enough in your business, trust me, you definitely are. This all just relates back to your mindset, and that's why I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Absolutely. Um, so what are some? I know there's in my audience, there's a lot of people now going into the TikTok world. Do you in TikTok? So what's your TikTok account again?
It's attract bliss.
Attract Bliss, right?
Yes.
Attract Bliss. So people want to follow Anthony. And in your TikTok, do you do any like follow up? Like, do you message people, or do you just attract people into your link, or what do you do there?
Yeah, so I try to get as much engagement as I can in the comments specifically, because what I've noticed is that a lot of people are just scrolling on TikTok for entertainment. So like to try and grab their attention and then bring them over to your Facebook group to just strictly to learn when they're just on the app for entertainment. I find it a lot harder in my opinion. Um, some people's audience works like that, but mine personally doesn't. So what I do is I try to get as many people into the comments. So what I do is I get them to comments and then I reply back to them and say, hey, follow me back if you haven't yet, and then send me a message. Or I say, I sent you a message, and then that's where I get into the DMs. I pre-qualify them in a way because I don't want anybody who is in like third world countries. I also don't want young children in there like 13, 16 years old, because most likely they're just not going to invest in themselves. I probably decline like about 15 people every single week or something just because of these exact like pre-qualifications. But once I have a good understanding of how they are, I move them over to my Facebook group. Not always is everybody going to respond. So out of like 30 people, maybe you'll have 7 people that will respond. So like don't feel discouraged. I feel like a main part of that is because Facebook itself is very old and not many people want to be on it. So maybe that's something that we can possibly come up with to attack in the future, like maybe find something else that would provide more value. But as of right now, that's how everything's going. And I just wanted to remain completely transparent. So it's not like I'm getting 30 people in and then having 30 conversations going at that moment. It's more like 30 people in and then having like 7 conversations going. So like this way you don't have like super high expectations, but you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. This way you're not feeling discouraged.
Absolutely love it. Yeah, and so yeah, once you get people into your Facebook group, then are you following up with these people? Like, do you do that? What's your strategy on that? Do you follow up like every 5 days or something, or what?
I'm sorry, I had just cut off or you had just cut off for a quick second. Can you just repeat that?
Um, so you send people from your TikTok, you said some of them into your Facebook group, and then there, uh, you what you do there? You follow up with them, right?
Yes. So they get a series of emails from me. It's about like 7 days. Like the first day is targeting them towards that call to action video. The next one I believe is a video of just explaining my story. I go into it maybe like 5 to 7 minutes. I have to actually re-record that and make the quality a little better. So I'm going to be touching up on that. Then the next email and so forth after that is mainly just getting them ready, like sending them some free videos, sending them free training, getting their mindset right, and getting them ready for what's to come. and that's basically how I just do it from there. Hop into the DMs, hop on phone calls, and that's the best way to close sales.
Yeah. Okay. So, guys, yeah, pay attention, guys. This right here is the mic drop. DMs and on the phone. So, for people that a lot of my audience is a lot of them are affiliates, and they're just like scared of getting on the phone. And why getting on the phone is better? Why?
Got it. So, in my personal opinion, getting on the phone is like a very good thing because not many people will hop on the phone with you to explain a program or service that you're getting into. Also, if you think about it this way, right? Like, I'm not going to buy $2,000 from you, Fabio, if you're just texting me back and forth and saying, "Hey, listen, I got this program. Hop into it." Right? I'm going to hop on the phone with you. I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to figure out what it's about because that's that one-on-one personal connection. Like if I'm gonna go through the whole, um, like all the work of going on your TikTok, commenting on your profile, then hopping into your Facebook group, then hopping into your DMs, like doing all this, I wouldn't be interested, right? Everybody's always going to be interested at that point. And then hopping on the phone call is literally like solidifying the deal. This is where you see if you'll provide value to them or not. And it's the easiest way to close sales because a lot of people have that fear mindset where it's like, I'm scared to fail, I'm scared to start, I don't know exactly where to start, I need help. This is where you come in with that phone call and you take away all of their objections because you're going to be there step by step the whole way through holding their hand to help them see success. So that takes away majority of the objections. Maybe their problem is money. You can set up a payment plan or something like that because it's your service, your product, unless it's like an affiliate offer. Then what you can do is see like if their affiliate offer has like some breakdowns or something like that, like a payment plan. But other than that, like this is the best way to overcome objections and actually solidify these high ticket sales as well as providing a service to them afterwards to make sure that they're successful, further building your personal brand.
Love it. Yeah, you just explained it very clearly, man. That's exactly it. Perfect, man. Man, that was amazing, Anthony. I mean, we could stay here for much longer, but this is a 30-minute show. We'll do maybe in the future. I'm sure we'll do another live, maybe an hour or something, because you have so much to share with people. It's absolutely incredible. Man, thank you so much for all the knowledge you've shared. I will put on the screen right now one more time here the your Facebook group right here, because people, you guys can really learn from him. He's a really good guy, and I highly recommend you go ahead and join his group so you can learn from him. Really good stuff. Uh, Anthony, thank you so much for your time and being here, man. I really appreciate it. Any last piece of value you want to drop? I mean, you've dropped so much already. I mean, I highly recommend people just rewatch this video because so much value here.
Yeah, definitely. I have two pieces of advice actually. Don't be scared to fail going forward. You might fail 3 or 4 times, but that fifth time that you actually succeed will be um your life changing opportunity because you already been through the reiteration 4 times. You know 4 things that haven't worked, and now that fifth time, it's just gonna like completely blow up from there. So do not be scared to fail going forward. Without failing, you'll never really grow. And then the second thing too is just start. Like I always tell people this every single time. If you're willing to give up 40 years of your life to a job that you absolutely hate, give up 6 months of your life, try something new because if you never start, you're already failing at it. That's the two things that I have.
Wow. Boom. There you go, buddy. That was amazing. That was absolutely mind blowing. Thank you so much, my friend Anthony. It was a real pleasure having you here and looking forward to bringing you on some other time. Thank you. And we will speak soon, my friend. Thank you.
Definitely. Thank you.